Do you know how people call Marvel Phase 5 on the Twitter? They call it Marvel Barely Alive. Let's see if they have a point or not. I personally probably am not going to watch any of these. Not going to lie, I am so tired of superhero movies. Why can't they just make something else? Everything is a sequel, a reboot, a reimagining. Just please, for the love of God, come up with a new concept. Create something new. You can do this, America. You have 300 million people and more. Surely there is someone capable of bringing something new. No, they can't. They just can't. And the problem, when you make all these sequels, is that the actors get old. It's not like in the comic books where Superman is forever young. No, like they get old. They lose their sex appeal. I mean, I remember how Thor made all those women moist in the cinema. Like, all the women were like, oh my God, Thor! Oh, take his shirt off! Oh, they took his shirt off! Ah! You know, at least women can get some titillation. You know, like, I am not a jealous person. I know that I, as a cisgender, heteronormative white troll, am never going to get my titillation on the screen. I understand that. You know, the actress which plays Black Widow, she came up and she shamed me. Shame on you, V. Shame on you, little troll. You wanna see the boobies? You're a horrible, horrible troll, you. And I was like, oh my God, oh yeah, she's so right. Oh God, like what have I done? Oh, I have spent my money on titillate. Oh, I have done the worst crime imaginable. I am going to dedicate the rest of my life to pray at the feminist altar until society gives me the ability to transition into a woman, and then maybe I can have some titillation. I can see Thor's chest appear in all of its brightful glory. But unfortunately, the actor is getting old. It happens, okay? Like, time moves on. People age. So this is what happens when you keep pumping up sequels, or you have to replace the actors. Although in some cases, like here in the case of Ironheart, they replace the actor because the comic books replaced the actor. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what was wrong with the original superhero, which was highly popular. But I guess, you know, the people in charge of Marvel Comics, they said, oh, look, capitalism is bad. We're making way too much money. We're giving people what they want. We need to become the villains. We need to destroy this company because it's not okay. You know, capitalism is bad. We're making cash. We need socialism. We need socialism. We need to stop making American culture popular so that people can focus on other important things. Like going to work and slaving at the corporations. I don't know. But, okay, so let's go with the first one. Ant-Man and the Wasp. At this point, I don't have the confidence that Marvel can have a man and a woman team up. It just can't happen. Okay? If these were Japanese people, if these were strong people from the Empire of Japan, and they were making an anime, sure. Like, anime, they know how to treat characters properly. They have that ancient Japanese wisdom. They know how it's done because diversity is their strength because they're Japanese. Americans, they don't have that much diversity at Marvel, and they don't know how to treat men and women. So what usually happens is they take the woman, like they took Captain Marvel, and they chug her full of toxic masculinity. Like, they take the bottle of toxic masculinity and they go like... And they make her hyper-aggressive, incredibly violent. Like, violence is always the answer. Quick to anger. They make sure they don't have any femininity left. And what usually happens when you pair up these women with a man, then the man has to be depowered. He got made to be into the butt end of the jokes. He's the comedy relief. So in other words, like, they don't really do men and women on the screen very well. They don't really bounce off of each other. They don't really complete each other like you see in anime or you see in old American movies. No, it's just like the man is the butt end of the joke and the woman is hyper competent, powerful to the point where you wonder, like, why is the man even doing that? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see. But this is how I predict that this movie is going to be. Like, Ant-Man is going to be the comedy relief. Wasp is going to be the one that carries the movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, okay, maybe this this might be the only one that might actually be interesting. I may be like, okay, maybe this is cool. Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, but it's not something that like soy face, like, Guardians of the Galaxy. I need to see. No, it's like, okay, it's there. Echo. So from what I understand, they're going to bring Daredevil and they're going to bring Kingpin in order to carry Echo. Because this is what Marvel does, right? Like when they come up with a new character, which is a diverse character, they don't have the trust and the confidence that the writers can create a good film. So they have to bring others that are popular into this film. So at this point, just why not have a Daredevil and a Kingpin film? Like, why do you even bother with this character? Why is she even there? They just want to push this guy. Why though? Like, why? If you want to push a character, either you push it because you have confidence that it's good writing, or don't push it. What the fuck is like you're getting characters from? Oh, come on. Loki suffers from exactly what I said with the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, I seen Loki, the TV show. Again, a lot of women, they love the actor. They like getting moist when they see it. They do have their titillation on the screen. But unfortunately, I don't think there is a single scene in which Loki stands next to a female character without being a complete embarrassment. I mean, he was nerfed so fucking hard compared to the movies, just so that women can mop the floor with him within the TV show. Kind of sad, you know, like this doesn't happen in anime. Like you can make good stories without trashing your main character. And by the way, like it's not a problem. Like you can make a story where you trash the main character, but like when all the stories are like that, they become boring and stale. Miss Marvel, no, pass. I'm just no. Blade. See, this is something that I was originally excited about. I mean, come on, it's Blade, right? Isn't that fucking cool? It's Blade, but it's PG-13. What the fuck? Why would you make Blade PG-13? Like, I'm not gonna see it. There's no freaking way I will see this. Like, this is an abomination. When I see Blade, I want to see body parts flying off. I want to see blood splattering on the screen. That's what Blade is about. It's not like, oh, PG-13. What is it going to do? Fight vampires with harsh words and criticism? Ask vampires to check their privilege? Iron Hearto. Oh, yes, Iron Hearto. For those of you who don't know, the comic books of Iron Hearto, her origin story, I'm not making this up. I gotta say, I'm not making this up because it sounds so fucking stupid. I don't know how it got past the writer's room. I don't know how it got past the editors, but alas, it did. She was at school and she asked her teacher to tell her something she can't do, you know, because she's a black woman, so society needs to keep her down, right? And the teacher says, no, you can do anything. So this mind factor, it's like, how can I victimize myself if the teacher doesn't tell me that I can't do something? So she insists, it's like, come on, teacher, tell me something I can't do. And the teacher says, like, okay, fine, you can't be Iron Man. And that's how she decides to be Iron Man, right? It's not because, like, she wants to save people. It's not because she's got, like, some tragic background. No, it's literally a popularity like, she wants to do what the teacher told her she can't do. And do you know how she becomes Iron Man? Again, I'm not making this up. Like, she, as a black woman, the writers thought it's a good idea to have her steal the components to build the suit from her university. So she actually steals the equipment to make the suit. I don't know how they managed to think, yeah, like, this is going to work. Sure, why not? Like, this is a grand idea. This is a nice concept. Got some diversity here, like the black lady that steals and is pissed off that society doesn't hold her down. That for some reason, this movie got past the boardroom. Sorry, not the movie, the comic. The movie might be different. I hope that the movie is different. I hope that is different because the story in the comic is so ridiculous and so dumb, it's why the comic failed. Several times, by the way, because that's, at Marvel, they fail upwards. Like, if the comic book gets canceled, they relaunch it and relaunch it and relaunch it. And the people that actually made the comic get canceled, they get promoted. Agatha Kavazov, I have no idea what the fuck this is. Daredevil. This might be interesting. Might be interesting. So, Guardians of the Galaxy and the Daredevil are probably the only interesting ones. Captain America, New World Order. Oh, are they going to touch on the World Economic Forum? Is Captain America going to eat the bugs? Is he going to sleep in the pod? Is he going to show QR codes? Is he going to wear a mask, a social I don't know. Not interested though. And also, it's not Captain America, the previous one. It's a new one. It's what was it? Changing of the Mantle. Oh yes, Changing of the Mantle. Yeah, the Hawk, I believe. Hawk. Why do they do this though? Why the fuck do they do this? It's like, okay, who's popular? This guy. Let's get rid of him. How the fuck is this good for business? Whatever. Thunderbolts. Don't know, don't care. Yeah, so overwhelmingly, not impressed. It's a snooze fest. The ratings for Phase 4 weren't doing that great. I don't think we're ever going to get another Endgame. But, you know, this is my prediction. I'm more than willing to admit defeat. If someone says, hey, you know, this came out, we saw it, it was so good, V, it was excellent, you were so stupid in your assessment, you didn't know what the fuck you're talking about, I'll be like, okay, fine. But so far, I haven't been proven wrong with these things. So far. Usually when I say, yeah, this kind of looks shit to me, you know, it's kind of like seeing me in your house. Can you imagine this? Like, I'm the little fuzzy troll in your house, and I'm sitting on your table. And I'm crouched with my ass cheeks naked in front of a plate. And you're like, V, why are you shitting on my table? And I'm like, how do you know it's shit? It hasn't come out yet. That's pretty much how the conversation goes, you know? It's like, how do I know they're bad? Well, I do. So, again, my prediction, this might be okay. And this might be okay. Okay, these two. This Blade might possibly be okay if you're not a Blade fan. Like, if you don't know what Blade is, and you're like, okay, well, it's just like some vampire hunter and stuff, maybe you're going to like it. But you're missing out. You're missing out. If this was done properly, with a lot of blood, guts, and gore, like the previous Blade, you'd have loved it even more. But it's okay, you know, like, so these three, that's it. That's pretty much of the Phase 5. Nothing to be hyped about. Just, you have nothing better to do, might as well go see it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.